Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard, I'm Penge and welcome back to Frostpunk 2, where last time we survived the whiteout, which was brilliant and also, I'll admit, a little bit unexpected, because I didn't think we were going to make it through the whiteout. I didn't think we were prepared enough, and I thought when it hit it would get very cold and people would end up being very dead, and the people that weren't cold and dead would then turn against us and kick us out. But no, look, here we are. We somehow managed to muddle through. I'm not entirely sure how, but we did, and that's all very good. So we're still here, New London is still standing, and in fact it's in a little bit of a better shape really. We've got excess housing, we've got quite a lot of materials on the go, we're producing enough goods, food is not particularly an issue, illness is sort of okay, people are nice and toasty and warm, and squalor is coming down, and crime is stable, not coming down. There's a little bit of an issue with crime, but we can look at that. But for the most part, it's all looking quite good, which is splendid. However, because we are playing Frostpunk, the game can't let us have nice things for very long, and now we have a new problem to deal with down here. So the Pilgrims have decided to have a bit of a rebellion, and they've set up here in this food district, and they're just being a bit of a nuisance. So they've got up to two of these little kind of clenched fist icon things, which is their fervour. So they've now got a little bit grumpy with us that we're not listening to them. They feel a little bit aggrieved, and yes, they're set up here in this food district, which means that's not operating properly, because of course they're rebelling in it. And I think we can see the rebellion sort of. Those lights there, I think, are the Pilgrims doing their rebellion-y thing. So at the minute we are losing a little bit of food, so we could potentially do with getting this back up and running. I mean, we could always just go and build another food district somewhere to sort the food issue out, but I think it'd be easier if we just got this back under our control. The only thing is, I'm not entirely sure how we go about doing that. I'm not really sure. We gave them some money last time. We gave them some heat stamps and said, hey Pilgrims, here's a big pile of cash, and I think that increased relations a little teeny tiny bit, but we have to get it back to neutral. So I think maybe what we now do is, let's see what we can do in here. So we can make a promise to them, or we could grant them an agenda. So we could tell them that they can choose the next law to be voted on in the council. And I think the council is in recess for 8 weeks. Okay, so if we say, do you know what, you've got 8 weeks to think about a thing you'd like to talk about in the council. I mean, it might not get passed. It might not be a thing that gets passed, but they've at least had the chance to put the idea forward. So maybe we grant them that agenda, and that'll, make them like us a little bit more, hopefully. So we could do that. We could promote them, but I don't really want to do that because we're not really on board with the Pilgrims. We're not really their biggest fans. They're sort of okay, and it's fine, but yeah, we're not really their biggest supporters. So I feel if we promote them, that's just going to make matters worse with everybody else. And then, yeah, we can't demand funds from them because that would be a little bit stupid. So how about we grant them the agenda? What's the make promise thing, actually? What can we do with this? Here we go. Promise to research dedicated motherhood. Promise to research mandatory crowding. Promise to research conservative treatment. Okay, so what are these three? Can I go and look at these three things? Conservative treatment is by doctors. Okay, right, that's a doctor thing. Hang on. Decline to promise anything. We're just going to go back and have a look. What is conservative treatment, and do we have an existing thing? So hang on. Go into here. I imagine it's under society. I would assume hospitals, possibly. That's teaching hospitals. They're just hospitals. Okay. Oh, hang on. Treatment. There we go. That's more likely, isn't it? So we've got conservative treatment by the Pilgrims. Nobody else shares that idea. But do you know what? That's okay. That's fine. So how can we best care for patients? Conservative treatment. Doctors must abide by the traditional oath of first do no harm. To avoid errors, every procedure must first be approved by senior physicians. Disease is decreased, and it takes 5 weeks to research it, and 50 heat stamps. That seems quite good. Why are we not doing that already? Why haven't we got this already? So, okay, that would make sense. I like the idea of that one. Can we not do that? What's the other one? Okay, the other one that these stalwarts quite like is experimental treatment. So disease is marginally decreased, but research speed goes up a little bit, and then it unlocks the conduct medical trial ability in districts with hospitals, which reduces the disease at the cost of potential casualties. So we do a medical trial, to bring down illness, but then some people might possibly get killed to death a little bit. Okay, no, let's do that one. I think we do this. I like that idea. So, okay, conservative treatment. Okay, so come out of this, go back to here. So, hey, Pilgrims, how are you guys? Oh, we can't make a promise. Did that just undo? Oh, botherations. Okay, hang on. What if we run time on a little bit? I want to make you a promise. Okay, we'll grant you an agenda anyway, because that might make you happy. So there you go. So you can do that. There we go, look. That's ticked round quite a bit. They're sceptical of us, but that's fine. And now, yeah, make a promise. Yeah, let's research conservative treatment. We'll have 40 weeks to research it. I think it said it took 5 weeks, did it? So not that long. So, yeah, okay. We will do that for you as well. So now we've got 38 weeks to unlock a waste incineration facility, and we've got 40 weeks to unlock conservative treatment. So hopefully in that time we should be okay, but we are researching, yeah, crop selection. That's going to take another 12 weeks. Botherations. Okay, because, yeah, the crop selection thing brings down the heat usage of all the food districts, which means, of course, if they're using less heat, we can send the heat elsewhere, which is a very good thing. So, okay, get time ticking on. Let's see what we can do about this. Quick check over here at the old Dreadnought. How are you guys? Oh, you're all absolutely fine. You're having a lovely time over here. It's all good. You've got plenty of heat and it's all fine. And you're stockpiling oil. 42 per day. That's quite good. Right, what we could do is then, maybe, because we have got quite a few people spare workforce-wise. Although some of them are protesting. Okay. Right, so yeah, I think as soon as we sort that out... no, is that right, actually? No, I think we have got 496 spare. There's a few injured. Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, 694 are currently out of sort of commission there because, yeah, they're protesting or injured. So, yeah, we've got nearly 500 people. So, is it worth either upgrading one of our things here, one of our little kind of exploration hub things, logistics district, to get some more Frostland teams, or do we build one of those buildings in there? Has that one got one of the buildings in? Or do we build a whole new district? Yeah, these survivalist headquarters. Have these been expanded? I don't think they've been expanded. I think that's the default size. So how about we make that a little bit bigger, although I'm not entirely sure we can. Hang on, we might need to do some frost breaking first. Yes, okay, we'll do that round there. Let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... I know, 6, 7, 8. That'll do. So frost break that over there, please. And then also over here, that one might have actually been increased in size. But I would expect it to give us some more teams, possibly. I thought maybe it should give us some more teams. Maybe if it's bigger, they work quicker or something. Oh, maybe if it's bigger, we can just put a building in it. Maybe that's what that means. Okay, so with that in mind, is it worth getting another one of these? So we can get some more Frostland teams out there so we can do some more exploring. So, are we able to build one of those? A logistics district? No, because we need 400 workforce. Oh, now we're down to 296. Bother. Okay, when did that happen? That was nearly at 500 at one point, and now it's come right down. Okay, right, that's potentially a bit of a nuisance then. We might need some more people to move in. We might need some more people to move in. Have we got... Oh, hang on. No, I know why they're not there. Because, yeah, they're doing the frost breaking over here. That's what they're doing. They've turned into frost breaking teams. No, they'll come back in a second. This is fine. Right, runtime on quick. Oh, hang on a minute. Pilgrims protest expand to... Oh, no. They've gone over here now. We will not be ignored. I'm trying my best here. I'm trying my best. We're trying to get you all happy, but you're making it very difficult. Good grief. Pilgrims take over an expanded industrial district. The protests spread. Okay, Steward, the Pilgrims' protests have spread to another district. People are openly questioning their actions, however, pointing out the city is faring well under your leadership. Thank you. Thank you, people. Yes, thank you for noticing that we're doing quite well. In fact, despite the show of force, it seems more and more people are choosing to abandon their ideals. The good situation in the city pushes people away from the Pilgrims. For every 1,000 members, their protest can spread to additional districts over time. But I think there you go, 280 members of the Pilgrims have left? There can't be that many of them. 3,200 of them. Okay, fine. And yeah, Genevieve Shields is saying, we will not be ignored. You're not being ignored, Genevieve. You're not being ignored. I'm trying to sort this out, but you are just making things very difficult indeed. Good grief. Right, okay, over here then. We've now got... Oh, there's now loads of people available. I'm a bit confused as to the workforce numbers, to be honest, but okay. Right, so we can now, I think, expand this. So let's make that a bit bigger. So 1, 2, and 3. And there we go. They get a bit of extra heat from that thing they're next door to as well, which is handy. So do that, please. And that might just make things a bit better over there. And yeah, now could we look at where the other point was, where we can build another logistics district thing? So yeah, it's not over there, I don't think. There was another point, I'm fairly sure. There we go, just there, look. So we need to frost break our way to over here. Okay, so right, we'll go from here then. So 1, 2, 3, 4, up a bit of a hill, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So we're going to need to do a bit of that again, I think. We're going to need to do some more around there, but that should be okay. What's that? There's something there. There's like a little... There's some buildings, or is that just pointy rocks or something? I'm not entirely sure. Okay, how are we doing with this research? This crop selection research thing has come up at the wrong time. I think if we could do the Pilgrims research very quickly, that might get them back on our side. But I just think we can't cancel this. We've spent too long working on that now to kind of abandon it. We're over halfway through, 60% of the way through. So, okay, we're just going to have to wait, I think. We're just going to have to be patient. Oh, no. Yeah, of course, we're not making goods over here. So crime is going to creep up, possibly, because people aren't getting their lovely, shiny goods anymore. We have got 11 weeks' worth of goods in the stockpile. We might possibly sort of be okay. Right, more people are being cured in the hospitals. This is brilliant news. Right, have you lot finished? Yes, you have. Okay, so don't go home just yet, because now we're going to sort this out like this. Hang on a minute. A bit like that. There we go. Splendid. Right, so work on that again. That should allow you to sort that out. And, there we go. 25 Frostland teams. So because we've made that bigger, we get 20 from there. Okay. And then we can build another building. Oh, hang on. Trust falls due to something, but I didn't read what it was. Oh, because of the ongoing protest. Do you know what? Fair. That's fair. I get that. I'm okay with that. Right, let's try and expand the size of this if we can. So 1, 2, 3. Make that a little bit bigger, just to get some more teams out there. And let's go and put those teams to good use. So what are we doing out there? What are we doing? Okay, so I kind of like the map pointing this way, just so it's nice and familiar and I know where we are. Right, so that was a source of food. Have we got an expedition on the go? I can't quite recall if we have. The mine outpost... Oh, hang on a minute. I should possibly pause time. Okay, the Pilgrims have gone to another food district. Right, now people... Oh, quite a lot of people are getting injured. Okay, the Pilgrims are taking this a little bit far, I feel. What was that again? That is... Oh, that's population growth. Okay, so we don't need to worry about that too much. I don't think we have anybody exploring. I think some of our teams are down here doing the sort of, shipping the materials, over to New London, which is good. We like that. We like the IEC smelter with its 2.4 million iron in there. That's magnificent. So how about then we go... there you go. 25 teams required. And let's look over here for goods and cores and prefabs. All amazing things. Yes, can we go and look over there, please? Esther Cobb, go and have a look around. Thank you so much. Right, back we go to over here. And now they've gone to... Oh, they've gone over here. Okay. Right. Delegate session. A vote on free essentials will be held in 10 weeks. Okay, so that's their thing. That's what they wanted. So that's been deactivated. Right. Sort of talky thing here. Okay, yeah, protests spread. People are questioning their actions. Okay, so I think people leaving still. 314 members have left. So they're still over 3,000, but only just. Only just. But food is now coming down quite a bit. And that's not really been an issue for us thus far. Okay, Okay, what we could do is, how much are we sending over to Thingy, to the Dreadnought? Are we sending just the right amount? They've got 10,000 food in surplus. So maybe for now, we don't send them anything. So our food reserves will last a little bit longer. So we'll do that and we'll see what happens. But yeah, this has got to be stopped. Otherwise, bad things are going to happen. Oh, and of course, yeah, the tension's going up because of the protest. Please finish this. In 3 weeks, we will have that done. That research will be done, and then we can do this thing, no, that thing, and that didn't take very long at all, did it? And yeah, hopefully that'll make them a bit happier. I'd like to think that might be the case, but yeah, they are sort of decreasing in size. Right, hello there. New Londoners stand against the Pilgrims. Oh, crikey, here we go. Stuart, a sizable group of New Londoners have rushed protesting Pilgrims in a successful attempt to free an occupied food district. Oh, this is critical infrastructure, one member said. We can't let those Pilgrims mess with districts that are necessary for our survival. I completely agree. I absolutely agree. The relevant New Londoners returned to work immediately after successfully breaking up the protest. Okay, they've abandoned that food district. Have they? Which one have they abandoned? Are they abandoning this one? Oh, I see. Yeah, I think that's ticking down, isn't it? Okay, so they're leaving that one. So that's good. So now they're just going to be back over here again, still causing problems. However, look at that. That's creeping up. Let's rush time on a bit quicker, shall we? In fact, really quick. Let's get this done. 100%. Right. Okay. So we can now stockpile quite a lot of oil, I imagine. Because, yeah, what's our food district things on now? 60. That was on 240 or something when we looked last time. I know there are 2 out of commission at the minute, I think. So I assume, are they being heated? It's deactivated. So I assume they're not requesting heat. But even so, if they request another 20 each, that's still another, what, 60, I don't know, 40 for the 2 food districts. So, okay, that saved a lot of heat. That was really good. Right, conservative treatment. Let's go and sort that out over here then. So that one there, 5 weeks. And yeah, I agree with it. It's a sensible thing. So yeah, let's get that underway, please. So hopefully in 5 weeks we can get that sorted. Oh, there was something that a few people said in the comments. So apparently we can do something with the Frostlanders to try to reduce the Pilgrims further, because the Pilgrims are a subset of the Frostlanders. So the Frostlanders are the kind of, the sort of lead faction, and the Pilgrims came from them. Yeah, community and a faction within that community. So can we do something in here? We can fund their projects. We can raise funds or demand. Ah, there you go, the little kind of further icon. We can de-radicalise the Pilgrims, but we can't de-radicalise the Pilgrims because we have to have favourable or better tensions with the Frostlanders. Okay. At the moment, they're sceptical of us. We're nowhere near favourable. Right. Okay, that's not going to work either. Yeah, so the Stalwarts are down here, look, and their relations are neutral with us. Okay, right, so that's not really going to work either, so we can't do much about that. But if we could, there you go. Right, they've gone there. Go home, says Rachel Gordon, who's a pilgrim. Oh, okay, you're sort of talking to your own folks. Right, that's very good. So now we're just down 47 food. Okay, I feel better about that. I feel a bit better. Oh, right. 3,400 more people now live here. That is quite good. However, we are down quite a bit on housing again. Okie doke. Okay, right. We've got a big pile of heat stamps and a half-decent pile of prefabs. So, could we, or somebody else, like, I'm going. Is Rachel Gordon just talking to herself? Maybe we could get some more housing set up over here. So is that frost broken? Not entirely, no. Okay, well, frost break sort of around here, maybe. So along the edge, yeah. So do that, please. But then I think we might be able to get another housing district in along here. So 1, 2, 3. Is that good? Ah, plus 20 heat because, yes, it's next to some other stuff. Right, 4. And that gets 20 heat. So this is all good. 5 and 6. Should we just put 1 there? Like that? That'll do. So that's some more housing. And then we'll increase the size of that. And then put a housing district in it. So people have somewhere to live, which is good. And then over here, if we can now, let's get a logistics district in. Let's get some more teams out there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okie dokie. Right. Build that as well, folks. Here we go. Right. Many projects on the go. Many exciting things. And yeah, that research is 18% of the way through. Another about 4 weeks until that's done. Okay, right. Let's hope that we can just, stave off any more rebellions for about another, 3 weeks-ish now. Come on, everybody. Come on. Just behave for a little while longer, please. Oh, botherations. Okay, they've gone to an extraction district. They've gone over here now. Stop causing problems. Okay, yep, there we go. For every 1,000 members, their protest can spread to additional districts. However, I think now, yeah, they're down to... Oh, no, they've gone back up over 1,000 again. Okay, the Pilgrims thing is going to be voted on in a couple of weeks. Okie dokie. Right, that's all fine. Okay, get time ticking on a bit quicker, please. Because they are causing all sorts of nightmarish problems now. So this housing district is going to get done. Okay, so boop. That's good. -8 housing. So I think, yes, we can now expand that a little bit. I mean, could we expand it over here? I don't think we can put it there. I think that's too much of a drop, is it? Has that not been frost broken or whatever? I don't know. But okay, we'll put the other one there. That's fine. That'll do for now. Right, so they can do that. We're 94% of the way through. 97. Come on, 98. 99. Right. Trust with Pilgrims improve. And, relations, with Pilgrims improve. And trust rises. Okay, pause time for... I think we've done it. The protests are collapsing. Your relations with the Pilgrims have improved enough they don't feel inclined to protest anymore. Be wary. If they decline again, the problem might return. Oh, good. Isn't this splendid? However, yes, we did meet their requirements. We did what we said we're going to do. And now they're sort of happy with us. However, they still do have 2 further angry fist icon things. So we might need to look at that. However... we now need to research the waste incineration facility for the new Londoners. So, okay, let's get that done whilst we can. So, resources, and where would that be? Here, waste management services. It's a good point, isn't it? We've not really done anything about waste. So, waste repurposing facility is what the Frostlanders and the Pilgrims like. So, they gather and sort through rubbish to find reusable things, or we go for waste incineration for the new Londoners. Squalor is greatly decreased. Squalor is extremely decreased, and disease is slightly increased. It takes a core, it takes a few less workforce. I mean, ideally, I'd like to go for that one. I'd like to go for that, but we're going to research this for these guys. And then maybe research that for the other guys and then build one of those. Because these are worse. These aren't as good. It takes 12 weeks. How long have we got? I don't know. Have we got 12 weeks? Can we do that in time? No, that's nonsense. It's not 1 week. 20 weeks. Phew. Okay. Oh, I completely forgot about the vote thing. Okay, free essentials is now in force. Which one was that? What was that? Explore laws. Free essentials. Was this a new thing? Oh, there. That one. Okay, right. The stalwarts might be a bit grumpy about that. They might be a bit grumpy. So, free essentials has gone in over paid essentials, which I imagine we had. Okay, so production efficiency is going to be a bit less, and we're not going to get as many heat stamps, but trust should be going up, which is brilliant. And there's a hand reaching out for some delicious bread. Okay, right, that's fine. I think these are all done, aren't they? And society-wise, unregulated treatment. Okay, so conservative treatment. So yeah, we should now get that in. That was the thing that we should get in. The Pilgrims will like us a bit more. Okie dokie. Right, so yeah, some people might be a little bit grumpy with us. But, okay. Now maybe the Frostlanders, we could do with getting them to like us a bit more. So we could then use their de-radicalized Pilgrims thing to just get rid of one of their de-radicalization little sort of fist thingamajiggers. So, okay. can we make you a promise to research a thing? Okay. Promise to research weather-adjusted shifts. Promise to research Pathfinder Scouts. Okay, weather-adjusted shifts and Pathfinder Scout seems quite a good thing. That seems like a good thing. We might be able to make use of that. So, okay, we'll do that for you guys. Don't you worry. We shall get that sorted, and then you can be happy as well. There's a thing over here. Pilgrims demand a vote on conservative treatment. Well, you should have chosen that, shouldn't you? You should have chosen that. You had your chance for the agenda thing, Pilgrims, and you chose to do something else. Steward, the Pilgrims have just drafted the conservative treatment law. Our customary practice will be told to vote on it at first opportunity, but another group has already been given the right to set the current agenda. I believe it was you guys, wasn't it? The Pilgrims graciously agreed to forgo their customary research privilege, but trust you will grant them the agenda in the near future to compensate. You have 15 weeks to grant the Pilgrims the agenda. Okay, but they just had the agenda, I believe. Pilgrims expect to vote on the recently researched conservative treatment law. Hang on, that housing district's fallen apart a bit. We can repair that. Is that okay? 74 prefabs? Yeah, fix it up, please. Not got many prefabs. Oh, hang on. And are the protests going away? I think. Yes. Finish the protest. We don't need it anymore. Okay, so they're slowly but surely sort of giving up on this. Okay. Grant agenda to the Pilgrims. Yeah, all right. That's easy. We can do that now and pick the thing. And I want that to be actually in place. So, okay, we'll grant you the next agenda. Okay. Relations with Pilgrims improve and trust rises. Okay, trust is creeping up. This is very good. I mean, once this is all done, we can get back to the main issue, which we're supposed to be doing, which is preparing Winterhome for colonisation. Because we haven't even done any of that because, of course, they've been doing these pesky protests. So hopefully we can look at that soonish. Hang on a minute. Hang on a moment. Over here, we have our new thingamabob, our new logistics place. So if we then... we haven't got enough prefabs. Botherations. Okay, right, we'll try and get some more of those. Just grab a tiny amount of those if we could to make that a bit bigger. Although actually, hang on. We've got -8 housing. So -3 housing. So possibly we save the prefabs for a housing block to go into here, because that makes more sense, because then people aren't going to be dying of the cold and all that kind of stuff. And we still do have 20 Frostland teams available. There's still sort of a few around. Oh, okay, one protest sympathizer has joined. just one person. Right, okay, so now I get very confused which way round this is. Please switch it round. No, not that. Yeah, that way. It was the right way round first time. Okay. Have we got anything else that we want to go and grab? That's coal. I think we're okay for coal at the moment. That was food, wasn't it? That was nothing. I think we're just waiting for people to explore some stuff. What about something easy? That looks tiny. 20 people. Okay, that's prefabs and cores. We want cores. So yeah. Okay, go and have a look over there. Malta Skinner is looking around that part of the world. Okay, right, yeah, that seems like a good plan. Go and have a look around there, please. Oh, and look at that. The protests have finished, which is brilliant. Okay, good job, folks. Good job. Everybody as you were. That is all very good. And then, yes, I think again now, because we are producing a surplus of food, let's send a little bit more back over to the Dreadnought, because yes, they are running out a bit. They are running out a little bit. So, okay, let's just make sure that they've got enough. We might then not have enough. We're on -13. Why are we on -13? Are these not back up to sort of full? We weren't on -13 before, I don't think. Oh, hang on. Is that running out? That food district is running out of food, which is possibly a little bit of a bother. We might need to get another food district in at some point. Maybe let's do that now, shall we? Food district is... oh, it's prefabs. Everything is prefabs. Okay, maybe one of the exploration teams will find some lovely shiny prefabs. Oh, I know why we've not got enough food and stuff anymore, because 3,000 people moved in, didn't they? That would be why. Right, okay, that housing block is done. So the housing goes back up, so we have enough, which is brilliant. And yeah, food is coming down, but will last 113 weeks. And okay, goods are now running out again. Because, yeah, we've got more people who've moved in. So maybe we need to get another industrial district somewhere. That might also help. Okay, we need a massive pile of prefabs. Could somebody just find some prefabs? Thank you. Hang on a second, hang on. Our material stockpile is full because we're importing quite a lot from that smelter thing. So I think maybe let's build a material stockpile hub to get another 50,000 material capacity in. And also, it might possibly, if we put it in the right place, reduce the workforce in neighbouring extraction and industrial districts. Okay, if we put it there, it's neighbouring only one of these. Okay, it's near to that one. Yeah, there's not a spot where it can be next to both, unfortunately. Oh no, there. Absolutely, just there will do the job. So both of those districts will have 10% less workforce requirement, which is quite useful. Yeah, we'll have one of those, please. Do that. That's going to be very handy indeed. And then, yeah, that means we can stockpile more materials. And then I think we need to get... Oh, Ashtop Mountains explored. Okie dokie. Hang on. We'll come back and look at that in a second. Go and look at the mountains. We need to get another thing that's producing goods. Unless something we found over here might possibly be providing goods. Because we looked at the mountains. Here we go. 2 points of interest in the mountains. Okay, please tell me there's a giant pile of goods. A winter palace. The old empire, possible settlement. Over the snowy valley towers an opulent manor, complete with a marble ballroom and an indoor pool of hot spring water. Right, I'm moving house, folks. Goodbye. I'm moving to the palace, which has got a hot spring in it, because that sounds amazing. Our scouts walk straight past a classical library and Turner seascapes to be amazed by the fur coats and felting gear in the servants' quarters, as well as silver skinning knives and leather working tools. The scouts wanted to take the boots and coats home, but the commander disagreed. We should use these samples and these tools to set up a factory reproducing the works of the old world. Then everyone in New London will have a fur coat and waterproof boots. Okay, so take the goods. That is 60,000 goods stockpile. That's more than we can hold right now, but that's it. They will just, fritter away and they'll be gone. Or we can establish a manufacturing outpost to make goods. I think we do that. Let's do that, because that then becomes a constant supply of goods. So it might not be 60,000 right now, but that might help us out quite a bit. Okay, yeah, I'm game. Let's do that one, please. So now, oh, there you go. Yeah, 40 goods until 168,000 goods is depleted. Yes, we get more out of it, look. We get more than double what we're going to get from before, which is quite good. However, we do need to build a trail or a skyway thingamajig. Okay, I mean, can it connect? Which one are we building? Which one are we actually doing? Are we doing a skyway? Are we doing a skyway? I think we should do a skyway, because they just sound far fancier. Okay, so we can go to there, and then we can go to here. Are we going to have enough resources like that? And then connect it up to that, I think. And then there, then connect it to the road. That's not the road. No. You're not doing this correctly. Like that, look. Okay, on top of that mountainy bit. And then sort of as far over there as you can get. No, because then it's... Okay, hang on. There must be a better way to do it than that. There's got to be a better way. Like that and like that. There we go. So 200 heat stamps, 80 prefabs, and 10 people and 4 weeks. Yeah, okay. Right, make it so. Do that, please, because that'll be fantastic. And then over here, what's the other thing you found? IEC storage. A steel shed sits by a small crevasse. Its doors are rusted shut. The letters IEC embossed across its roof. Our scouts managed to cut their way in and found a store of cores and tower pumps, parts once used to construct the generator. Okay, take the parts, so 2 cores and 100 prefabs, or come back later. I mean, no, take the stuff. you might as well. So yeah, we will have that, thank you. That was brilliant. And yeah, they're about halfway through looking around the very teeny tiny high pass there. But okay, right, that's good. So we should soon have some goods on the go, and then maybe also we can get some cores and some prefabs back too, which is all splendid stuff. How many cores do we need? How many cores do we need to do whatever it was that we needed to do? Has the game told us, or is it waiting for us to do this kind of wind to home colonization thing? We couldn't get to wind to home before because of the storm. Ah, no, the storm has gone. The storm has now passed by. So explore the site. Okay, so we can go and have a look around wind to home. What was that one? That was Frostlanders. We can get 2,200 people for 5 Frostland teams. That's good to know. Let's not have it right now, but maybe in the future, yes, we should possibly think about that. Explore the site. We need to connect a trail and send colonists. Oh, we've got to go and live over there like we live at the old Dreadnought. Oh, crikeys. Okay. Right. Okay. That could be an interesting thing, couldn't it? Okay. For now, let's just sort all the other stuff out over here. Let's make sure that we get enough food on the go and we've got those goods coming in. Right. They're going to vote on this thing. So a new law is available. Now, here we go, look. We can't negotiate too many promises. We are respected. We are respected. Oh, my goodness me. People are divided. So, okay, voting in 10 weeks and 0 days. But yet, we're not sure which way this is going to go. I would love to negotiate this for a yes, because it just makes perfect sense. You there, you're a pilgrim. Oh, hang on, I want to find out about the individual person. How do we find out about the people? Can't we click on the individual people to find out about them? Is that not how that worked? Oh yeah, there we go, like that. Ethel Wren, a contractor from New Londoner, was the last person to see her childhood friend alive. Is that what you open with? Is that how you open conversations? Hi, yep, this is Ethel. Ethel Wren, she's a contractor. Yeah, Ethel, this is Jeff. Hi, Jeff. I was the last person to see my childhood friend alive. Don't start conversations with that one, Ethel. She believes numbers don't lie, but sometimes they can be confusing. Ethel, I'm with you. I'm completely with you on that one. Numbers don't lie, but I don't understand them 99% of the time. And she's proud of her single strong opinion. The one about numbers, maybe. Okay, you're a New Londoner. You picked up smoking to take more breaks at work. You've been bullied at school. And you secretly wish that somebody would compliment her outfit. Eugenia, you have a lovely outfit. Thank you so much. There you go. You're very welcome. Is there anybody who's not a New Londoner? Can we click on somebody? Frostlander. There you go. Victoria Wilkinson. Scaled an ice wall to avoid an avalanche. Habitual regifter. Would do anything to prevent food waste. I like how these things are in the game. They don't really do anything. They don't sort of serve an actual purpose. But I like the fact that we do have these fun little things in, because Frostpunk, it's quite a serious game. It's quite serious, and you know the topics covered are possibly sometimes a little bit bleak, and there's a lot of death and such like. So I think things like this, little sort of bits add levity, and sometimes the sort of voiceover announcy person, you can sometimes hear them chatting away, saying things as well, saying daft things. That's quite fun. I like that, just to add a little bit of kind of fun to a game which is otherwise pretty harsh and unforgiving and serious. But right, wonderful. There we go. So let's get this done over here. Colder season. Bother. Okay, so we've still got plenty of resource. We're still okay. And we're still stockpiling oil. How are they over here? Are they okay? Minus 54. So they're going to start sort of cutting into their oil supplies. Do we need to possibly get another one of those pump jack things into here? Can we even do that? Can you have 2 of those? Oh, okay. Not right now we can't, because we haven't got enough workforce. Bother. Okay. I don't want to move 285 people over here for it to go, no, you can't have one of those. What else can we do to get more oil? Is there anything else we can do to get more oil out of the ground? Deep melting drills, I think, are they built on the deep coal deposit, deep oil deposits? I'm not entirely sure. There's 4,300 weeks worth of oil left, but it's just getting it out quicker, isn't it? We just need it to be out of the ground a bit sharpish, please. Unless... we can't increase the size of the district again. We need something, possibly researchy-wise, that maybe means we can get some more oil out of the ground. Because, yeah, we need to send a little bit less to over here, a little bit more to over here, sorry. Where are we? Resource transfer. Well, no, actually, yeah, send less to New London, please. So, yeah, they need to have a balance over here. Hang on, drag it down a bit like so. So they can break even. So New London gets plus 41 for now. Okay, so they've got 35,000 just about oil in the stockpile. And New London is still getting, wherever it is, hang on, go back like that, still getting plus 41. Okay, that might be fine. And then there's something over here. Family duties, all do maintenance. Oh no. Oh no, I don't like it when the game involves children. I was just saying it's a serious game with like these awful decisions you have to make, and now there's one about children again. Steward, we have received complaints that more and more people performing maintenance duty are bringing their children with them. While it seems to boost morale, the extra fuss also hinders efficiency. It's a blooming circus around here with all the screaming and shrieking. Parents keep running after their kids and get nothing done, complained a welder on duty. This in line with family apprenticeship, asserts a father of 5. My lads shadow me all the time. How else are they supposed to learn? We need to weigh in. Okay, let children participate. We should not prevent parents from taking care of their children. All do maintenance reduces tension, but is less effective at decreasing material demand. The Pilgrims will like us a bit more, or ban children from participating, and the stalwarts will like us a bit more. I mean, maybe people don't have a choice. Maybe people don't have an option, and they have to bring their kids with them, or else what are the kids going to do? Just kind of stand out in the snow and freeze? So I'm thinking that, yes, they should bring them with them. It's going to be slightly less effective at decreasing the material demand. Bother. Okay, so now we're not making enough materials. Okay, that's probably not great, but we still do have quite a lot stockpiled. We've got quite a lot stockpiled away. Enough to last 549 weeks, which is quite a lot. Okay, right, that research is nearly done. I think for, the New Londoners. Okay, that's good news. So, they're going to be happy with us. In fact, all the factions seem relatively happy with us. This is very good. And look at that. The Pilgrims have gone from utterly despising us to actually thinking we're sort of okay. Let's research Pathfinder Scouts. Let's get that done in here somewhere. There we go. Scout training. There's a few in here. So mechanized scouts is what the stalwarts want. So expiration time is decreased. They want the same thing. And they want Pathfinder Scouts. Territory threat level is decreased. Yeah, I like that. Expiration time decrease is okay, but making it a little bit less dangerous for people is probably better. So do you know what? 50 money on that, please. Was that the right thing? I don't remember what the name of it was. Was it Pathfinder Scouts? Yes, it was. Okay, so they can then work on that. That's going to take another 5 weeks, but that's not so bad. Hang on. What's happened over here? That extraction district has extracted all it can extract. Okay, take that apart. That's going to be a little bit of a problem, isn't it? What was that doing? That was extracting, wood. Okay, that was extracting materials. Okay, we now need to get another extraction district on the go. But I don't think we can get one of those because we haven't got enough prefabs. Oh, good. Good. Isn't this all going splendidly well? We need that Skyway thing to finish, and they can start bringing goods in. And that'll stop us having to build another goods district thing for a while. That might be quite handy. But okay, right, and I'll take that apart. In fact, when that's been dismantled, that might give us some materials to work with, which would be quite useful. Okay, we could right now build an extraction district to replace that one there that's no longer got any resources under it. However, I notice over here that food district is running out of food. And I think maybe that might be a little bit more important to replace. I think having more food is going to be more important than having more materials. So possibly, could we get a food district set up along here somewhere? There is a thing here, look, for fertile soil. So is it worth maybe trying to get some sort of gigantic big food district set up? Or would we have 2 food districts? So one kind of going on that deep fertile soil there, and that little bit there, and another just here, and try and link them up? Possibly? I don't know. Is that the best thing to do? That might be the best thing to do. Okay, we need to do some frost breaking, whatever the case. So let's grab that bit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so that gets us down here. So we can get those done. And I think we've got enough. We've got plenty of workforce. So we can do some more frost breaking. So bring that down like that, look. So sort of work your way around there, like so. And then, can we do a bit more frost breaking? And kind of come out here like that. So maybe sort of bring them a bit nearer. So yes, we can get it going across like that. And then maybe down here. Can we link them up? So next to each other? I don't know. And then we need to get some materials as well. There is some food over here. There's some food over here. And there are materials over here. So do we go for the stuff over here as well? Where are other materials? Ah, here. Okay, hang on. There's materials there. And a couple here. Hang on, this is a bit weird. Why have we not done this properly? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, do that. And then get some more frost breaking on the go. Oh, that's already done. That's already frost breaking. Okay, right. Lots of frost breaking happening. Go and sort the ground out, folks, please. And then we'll try and do some building. Okay, we've done the research for the Frostlanders. They're now very happy with us, which is brilliant. Their relations are currently neutral. Okay, but now we need to use grant agenda on the Frostlanders. Okay, do you know what? Yes. I can't quite recall why we did that. Oh, the agenda for the current council session cannot already be fixed. Ah, okay, we need to wait, what's that, another about 3 weeks until that's done. Okay, that's fine. We can sort that out. That's not a problem. The ground over here has been sorted out. So, can we now get a food district in? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we can get one in. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But then it's not going to be near this, unless we then expand it to put it there. But that's going to go soon. That's going to be taken apart. No point having that there. So we'll get rid of that. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we could potentially link them together if we do this in a clever way. But I think let's get this one at the back in first, because that's going to need one of the deep drill thingamajigs. Let's get this one in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Bring that up there as much as we can. So, okay, build that, please. Let's get that in, because, yeah, we're going to need some more food, because that's going to vanish soon-ish. And then, yeah, we need to put a chemical hothouse in it too. So remember to do that once that's done. How long has that got? Another 11 weeks, so not very long at all. Oh, and yes, of course, over at the new logistics district, we need to put in one of the fancy exploration building things, whatever they're called. The survivalist headquarters, that's what I was thinking of. So exploration time comes down and territory threat level is decreased. That sounds like a good idea. So yeah, pop that in over there, please. Get one of those in. Oh, look at this. We have completely and utterly turned that around. The Pilgrims now really like us. They've gone from being the faction that utterly despised us, and they were willing to, rebel in important parts of the city and cause disruption and death and problems. They've gone from wanting to do that, and now I think we're just going to do lots of hugs now. There's going to be lots of present giving. Maybe they can come round to our house. We'll chill out. We'll watch some TV. It'll be fine. So that is brilliant. That is very good. Also, I think, have we had a look around here? Yes, we have. There is one thing to look at over in the high pass. What is it? A hot springs refuge. Some more hot springs. Amazing. In the heart of the mountain pass stands an old loading station likely used to connect Outpost 11 with the distant hot springs. What is Outpost 11? Have we found Outpost 11? Okay, a mysterious thing. Inside, we found the body of an elderly man who had frozen while waiting for a transport that never arrived. Okay, that's a little bit grim, isn't it? I mean, you didn't need to put that in there, Frostpunk 2. You didn't need to tell us that there was a frozen old dead man. That's just making things all bleak. Okay, dismantle the station, cores and prefabs, rebuild the station. We have no need for this unless we re-establish contact with the hot springs. Requires a trail to the city. Oh, okay. I mean, it's not that far. We could probably build a trail. Yeah, come back later. Can we build a trail from there? Oh, crikey. Hang on a minute. Yeah, Skyway, because they seem to be the best things. Like that. And then, oh yeah, all the way down, please. Yes, okay. Build that trail to connect that. Thank you so much. And yeah, are they moving goods in? I didn't see the goods. We're on plus 32 goods. Hang on a minute. How much do we send over? Nope, that's people. Don't want to relocate people. Wrong button. We send... Oh yeah, plus 2 goods over there. So they're getting a tiny surplus over at the Dreadnought. And we've got a surplus over here. Okay, that is wonderful. That is very good. Okay, their oil is coming down by 25 now for some reason. Okay, drop that down a bit. Let's make sure they're okay. Right, okay, this is all looking potentially sort of okay. Things are... Yeah, they're not exploding. Nothing's exploded yet. So let's get this done. Let's get the next kind of vote thing done. And then we'll use Grant Agenda on the Frostlanders to maybe make them like us a bit more, because that's going to be quite important. Then maybe if they do, we can tell them to bring the Pilgrims further down a little bit, just because, yeah, they are, even though they like us quite a bit, they are still a little bit sort of rebellion-y, possibly. So if we could do that, that'd be quite nice. The council is in recess. Did it work? Did it work? I don't know. Did it actually pass? Oh, undesirable departed. Ceremonial funerals. Steward, there was a commotion during the funerals of a known criminal. The man was a murderer and a rapist. I won't have him lying in the same plot as Ma for all eternity, said an angry citizen. He didn't belong in the city alive, and he don't belong here dead. Public opinion is split. Ah, well, I thought it might be. Some people argue that everyone is entitled to proper funerals, as only the Lord may decide our fate in eternity. Others advocate for dumping the bodies of convicted criminals in unmarked snow pits outside city limits. What should we do? One day, we're going to have a decision which says, what would you like to do, Steward? Would you like to sit down and have a nice cup of tea? Or would you like to play with some lovely cute kittens for a while? Oh, which one are you going to do? It's going to be tough. But, okay, no, right, for now, we have to decide what to do with murderous people when they're dead. So if we give the criminals burials, tension is marginally increased, and if we dump them in snow pits, trust falls marginally. So it's either a choice of a little bit less trust or a little bit higher tension. I kind of feel like there needs to be a middle ground here. So, yeah, if they're a petty criminal, if in their life they've got a criminal record for stealing an apple, I don't think we should dump them in a snow pit. But if they've got a criminal record for, like this person here, murder and rape and other really awful, terrible things, then possibly yes, they should go in a snow pit because they did terrible things in their life. And yeah, potentially they took other people's lives. So I think maybe there should be a third option here for sort of, grade the severity of the crime of the person and then deal with it that way. I'm not entirely sure what to do. I don't know. I'm not quite sure which one is the best one. I mean, in terms of what they actually give us in the game, I think, trust, we want to keep trust nice and high. That's quite good. So possibly, let's do this. All deceased are entitled to dignity in death. Let's go down that route, shall we? So tension is going to creep up a teeny tiny bit, but I think that should be okay. I mean, neither of these are really good responses, but we're going to go for that one. We'll bury them in a remote corner of the graveyard or something. We'll bury them far, far away. So yeah, that one there, please. There's hardly any tension. There's hardly any tension at all. There's hardly any tension, and we are respected in terms of trust, which is magnificent. Okay, so yeah, if we could... Oh, hang on, can we do the Grant Agenda thing now? Can we do that? Yes. Okay, right. Grant you the next agenda. So relations with the Frostlanders improves. This is brilliant. Oh, they now look upon your rule more positively and consider you a leader with integrity. Okay, with that in mind, my Frostlander friends, are you able to go and do this thing yet? No. we need favourable or better relations with them. Oh, botherations. Okay, can we give them a gift? 646 heat stamps is what we'd need. Crikeys. Okay, what if we make them another promise to research a thing? Because at the minute we're not researching anything. And I do want to try and bring down one of those points. So let's make a promise to you guys. Promise to research weather-adjusted shifts. Yeah, research. That's fine. We can do that. Production efficiency is slightly decreased. Disease is slightly decreased. Heat demand in districts other than housing is decreased. Ah, okay. Right, that makes sense. So yeah, to protect worker health, workplaces must adapt to working hours to the weather conditions. I mean, the weather conditions are surely going to be cold, really cold, incredibly cold. Oh, it's really parky out there, I better put a hat on, that kind of thing. I don't think necessarily there's that much weather going on, other than just how cold it is and how many layers of thermal pants you need to put on. But okay, do you know what? Fine, yes, we will do that for you guys. Yep, go on, we will do that, thank you. And yes, we can get this done pretty quickly, I imagine, if I can find where it is. Here we go, worker shifts. So yeah, weather-adjusted shifts, and that's good for both the Pilgrims and the Frostlanders. So okay, Frostlanders, 5 weeks, 50 of the monies. That should be sorted. Okay, right, this is all good. So let's get our new food district done over here, and then eventually, yeah, that one will fizzle out in now 8 weeks. So yeah, let's get that all sorted out, shall we? So that can be complete. So let's just get that in. Oh, yeah, okay, the Frostlanders are happy. Right, there we go. Plus 49 food, which is wonderful. And then increase the size of this. So what if we go 1, 2, and 3? Because then, if we build a food district here to go on that fertile soil, which has got the deep sort of deposit thing, there'll be 3 tiles adjacent between that one and that one, which increases the heat. Let's do that, shall we? Yes, please. Marvellous. Right, get that done. And then we want to put a hothouse thing in there as well, because that could also be quite useful, because they generate even more food, and that's got one. So when that's gone, the hothouse is going to not do anything. Okay, hang on a minute. What's going on here? We're on the Pilgrims. Pilgrims begin rallying. Stop rallying, Pilgrims. Stop this. Oh, that one there's holding up a bit of a tree or something. Hooray! Praise be for the bit of tree. Bursting with support. Oh, hang on. This is a change round, isn't it? Pilgrims begin rallying with support. They're now happy with us. Oh, this is a complete 180. Bursting with support, the streets fill with pilgrims as they praise your name and call upon the rest of the city to rise for you as well. Pilgrims have begun rallying in support of you and the direction you've led the city. Their devotion attracts more followers, and the rallies grow in size and enthusiasm. How should they help the city? Okay, so more workforce. We get some more workers. I think we're okay for workers. Contribute heat stamps, deploy some guides, or say nothing. I mean, more heat stamps would always be a good thing. That could be quite a useful thing. Exploration time is extremely decreased, though. That could be quite useful. Because, of course, the quicker we can explore, the quicker we can find more useful things out there in the wasteland. Do you know what? We will go for that, thank you very much. And we will see what happens. Okay, so we've got 35 teams just sort of hanging around now. So, yeah, let's go and do some more exploring. Maybe let's explore over here. No, where's Winterhome? There's Winterhome. So maybe let's do the valley over here. We might find materials and cores and prefabs. That's only 10. Okay, so somebody go and look around there. Zachariah Howe, you lead that. And then Ridgeline is 25. But that might be Frostland dwellers and cores and coal and prefabs. Okay, yeah. Go and look over there, please. That sounds like a good plan. Right, okay, and they should be pretty sharpish. They should be doing that quite quickly. Yeah, okay, right, let's get this done as well. 2 weeks and 2 days to get that research done. The research is very, very quick. We will follow in the steward's wake. And yes, they're now having a party because they like us so much. I'm amazed. I'm amazed that's gone like that. Like a complete total 360. And then, yeah, this is going to be done very soon. Oh, hang on. Let's get the hothouse thing in. So food, chemical hothouse, pop that in like that, because yeah, that is going to be done in 4 weeks, and maybe by the time that hothouse is done, that will have depleted all of its food. Right, we've researched that thing for the Frostlanders, which is brilliant. Okie dokie. Right, do you like us enough to be able to go and speak to the Pilgrims yet? No, you still can't go and de-radicalise them. Okie doke, but we're getting there. Slowly but surely, I feel like we're getting there with that, which is good. Oh, and now we have to use grant agenda on the Frostlanders. Okay, so when we choose that make promise thing, they want us to research a thing and then allow them to put that thing to the council. Okay, right, that's fine. I get that. That seems okay. Yes, we might need to do something about our squalor. Squalor is possibly... Yeah, it's not high. It's stable. But because it's not coming down and it's not, you know, sort of an absent kind of issue, it's minor, I think disease is creeping up ever so slightly. So possibly... could we sort the squalor out? That would be quite good. Could we not build one of the new... Yeah, one of these. A waste incineration facility. It requires a core, but squalor comes down quite a lot. Disease goes up a bit, but then to deal with that, we could pop in another hospital somewhere, which again, I think we've probably got the workforce for. So I think let's pop one of those in just there to sort out the squalor, which is good. And then, yeah, can we get another hospital? Is under housing. Yeah, recovery hospital. Where can we build one of these? Over here, look. So get another hospital in as well. Right, wonderful. So I would like to, if we could, before we wrap things up. And I realise we've done nothing at all to prepare Windtome for colonisation. Not anything at all. We've just been kind of, you know, faffing about over here. But I feel like it's important to get this sorted. Okay, right, food surplus of 142, but that's not going to last for very long because that is going to run out in 2 weeks. So let's make sure that we get rid of that thing. We'll dismantle that because otherwise, yeah, there's no point leaving it there. It's not doing anything. And then, yeah, the only thing that we're sort of lacking then is materials. So we could potentially, when we come back next time, get another material district set up around here, I think it was, wasn't it? Near there to grab some more materials. That should sort that out. Right, let's get the squalor sorted out. So they've then finished that. So squalor is diminishing and disease is diminishing. Okay, right, this is brilliant. And crime is minor. So maybe, could we get another surveillance hub in? Could we pop one of those in? Not there. It's not going to be very good. Have we already got one of these? I'm not entirely sure where we have these in now. That is... Can we see where there is that one? Is that a surveillance hub thingamajig? Oh, that's a heating hub. Have we got a surveillance hub over here? I'm fairly sure we built one, but maybe it wasn't over here. Maybe they're both over in that part of the world. Hang on. What do they look like? They're big, pointy things. Okay, have we got more than... Hang on, if I pick that, I'm going to build one. Surveillance hub. Oh, it would be quite useful if it kind of pointed at it and went, there's one already here. But okay, it's that dark bluish kind of colour. So I don't think there's one over here. No, I don't think there is. So if we put it... That's no good. That's no good. There would be perfect. We can't build it there, unfortunately. There's not really a good place for it to go. We've not planned this very well. This is shoddy planning right here. This is awful planning. Okay, what we could do is then... What we could do... Here we go. Here's a way around this. Get this and go 1, 2, 3. So because it's here... if we have an extra spot there, it'll be next to enough of that housing district to bring crime down there and enough of that one to bring crime down there. And that might help a bit. Let's see if that works and then we'll finish things up. So, yeah, runtime on nice and quick. It shouldn't take too long to get this done. And, of course, more housing is always good because people might move in soon and then we'll need more housing anyway. And there we go. That is now done. That is no use anymore. So, get rid of that. Yes. Okay, so take that apart and yeah, get this done. So again, tick time on, nice and fast. Come on, that'll be some more useful materials actually. That'll be quite handy. Okay, there we go. Oh, 3,500 people now live here. Okay, this is good, but That's quite a lot of people. We now don't have enough housing again. Although we have a little bit more because we just did that thing. Right. Okay, we are going to get in the surveillance hub. Just to sort the crime out if we can. There we go, look. And now it can work on crime on both of those housing districts. So yeah, pop that in just there, please. And hang on a minute, and we explored a thing. Before we wrap things up, let's go and look at that, or I will completely forget. So this bit over here, Fortitude Valley. Okay, please be full of exciting things. Fortitude Base, a route expedition possible settlement. The abandoned base welcomes us with the Fortitude sign. The roof has collapsed on a lab where scientists study the cause of the frost, but the training halls remain intact, along with the equipment used in attempts to contact other generator cities. We could take all the preserved supplies back to New London, or we could leave them, making reactivating the base less costly. So we could take back 3 cores and 300 prefabs. We could leave the supplies, so construct an outpost here to assist our exploration, or just come back. Okay, we'll ponder that next time. And then just here, we've got a dreamer's mine. Oh, some more materials. Okay, that's quite handy. An ironwork sits at the surface of the mine, its walls covered with designs for wagons and transports. A smaller glassworks once fabricated fragile scientific instruments. Few tools remain after many years of scavenging, but there is still iron at the very bottom of the shaft. Okay, so we could potentially get that set up as well in the future. Right. We have quite a lot of things to do, but I think we'll wrap things up for now and come back next time, and we have to do this. We have to go and explore Windtime. In fact, can we get a thing set up? Can we get a skyway set up? Can we ping it to there and then to there? Oh, nearly. We can do like that. There we go. Yes, we can get that done. So we'll kick that off. So that then means that when that's done, we can go and have a look around Winterhome. And I'm sure it's going to be very, very lovely and welcoming, and in no way full of, frozen corpses and nightmares. So yes, we'll do that when we come back next time. But yeah, things are looking pretty good. Things are looking okay. The Pilgrims like us. All the factions seem to be sort of relatively happy with us. We're getting through the sciencey stuff. Got some good kind of council agendas on the go now. It's all looking rather wonderful. So we'll finish up for now whilst we're on a high, and then we'll come back next time and just see what kind of nonsense the game can throw at us. Because yeah, generally, when you play a Frostpunk game, when things are going well, they don't go well for very long. So yes, I shall look forward to finding out what terrible thing the game can inflict on us next time when we come back. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. If you are, please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here next time out in Frostpunk 2. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I'll see you next time.
Move out of the way, friend. I'm going to completely ignore you and do some comment moderating. Kung Fu Croquet. Maria, you've broken my heart. There you go, some more flowers that are stored on the back of my pants. Lovely. There we go. As you can see, I'm having the wildest of times. Enormous banana massacre.